I remember, apart from the lecturers who directed me in stage productions, I also had colleagues who were student directors who would always trust in the ability that I didn't believe I had myself. And on the list, I would mention Bayo Alawiye. Bayo Alawiye now is a great director of repute, of international repute, for that matter. I would mention Ayo Atoki. Ayo Atoki was also an excellent, he's still a very good director. I would mention Sukomi Adebayo. Sukomi Adebayo was a colleague, was a classmate, and was still very much in touch. I would especially talk about Seyi Ogungbesan, now Dr. Seyi Ogungbesan, popularly called Skillful. Skillful, with his team, which I belong, had exploits, very great, remarkable exploits. And I'll mention one. There was this time that our exams were approaching. Skillful had a production company on campus, the Family Productions International, and most of us were members of this production company. We would always stage plays. Okay, before I go on to talk about the experience, Skillful, very playful Skillful, when I came into the department as a diploma student, Skillful was doing his master's. And when we are interacting, playing, my colleagues in my class and others who were his juniors, he would hardly believe that Skillful was in any way older or was our senior, because Skillful would visit me in my room. I would cook, we eat together, and that was how it was to everybody. So Skillful brought himself down. Skillful would just, Gbenga, come and go there, I've been looking for you. He will throw a script at me. We are performing that place next week. So role is the role you are playing, and you must get your line. Anyway, I trust you. And it's no joke. The play will be staged. Sometimes you won't even be Skillful and have him throw a script at you. Sometimes you will walk in front of the arts theater and you see the banner advertising a play you are in. A play you are performing in, you are seeing through the poster with your picture. And when you go to Skillful exam, Otiri, at your play here. You go to read dates. Okay, script, script. And that was how it would be. And these were productions that were not even a part of our coursework. And you'll see us coming to rehearse after a very tiring day, coming to rehearse at night, rehearsing very early in the morning. And in spite of all this, we didn't have money to eat. We were hungry, yet we were working so hard. Things that we didn't really have to do to pass our courseworks. We're doing all these things. I cannot count the number of productions I acted in with Skillful. I cannot count. And all these productions will always come impromptu, at very short notices. And when you tell Skillful, I'm not ready yet to. The play is opening tomorrow. I don't even have my lines. He will tell you, what role are you playing? Mention the name of the role. To him, he'll tell you, just tell me any line in the play that you have learned. Tell him one sentence. At your play. What's my lines? At your play. If you like, go there and disgrace yourself. That's what Skillful will tell you. If you like, don't learn the lines. I'm not the one you will disgrace. Go there and disgrace yourself. And as if you are getting paid for it, as if someone will beat you if you don't do it well, as if you will be sent out of the university if you don't do it. That is how we'll take it. And we'll face these things judiciously. And Skillful never had a failed production. I give that to him. Skillful, not even worse, never had a failed productions. Otherwise, his productions, because the productions were usually done 3-4 days at a row, Skillful's productions would get better by the day. He never had a failed production.